stage and to give our press the opportunity to take questions, I will give now the floor to our PR man. A round of applause again for Chuck Gomez.
Hello! Congratulations! Congratulations! Happy 60th anniversary, White Castle Whiskey. Congratulations, Ria. Ma'am Olive, Aaron, Brandon, thank you very much. I'm opening the floor to is Daniel Krishna. It's Daniel Krishna of ABS-CBN. She has to run to another project, so I'm giving you the first question from TV Patrol.
Hi, Ria. Congratulations! Love you, girl. Well, congratulations, first of all. And I think the question would be, how does it feel? Calendar girl ka na dun ngayon.
Like I said earlier, I'm very overwhelmed. It's not something I imagined was possible, given that, usually calendar girls fit a certain mold. We all have this one vision of beauty. And I think that's why the campaign of White Castle really resonated with me, because they're out to prove that beauty goes in all forms, in all shapes, and all sizes.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Ria. Next question is, pag sinabi kasing calendar girl, meron kasing image na parang pa-sexy. So, kilala ka namin very wholesome din naman talaga. Paano mo i-define sexy?
I think you can be wholesome and sexy at the same time. You don't have to be, you don't have to show a lot of skin to be sexy. It's more of your confidence and how you carry yourself and how you embrace your body, flaws and all.
Alright, thank you so much.
Thanks, babes.
Thank you, thank you. Any other questions? Yes, we have Miss Manila Santos of Push.com. Manila, hello.
Afternoon. Ria, what was your first impression when you found out that you would be doing this? And then, what did you change with your diet or workout to prepare for this?
At first, I was in disbelief. Like, really talaga ba? Like, I was so touched also. Like, again, the big girls don't usually get to do the chance to do something like this. And here we are. In terms of change in diet, not really, because I think the whole campaign revolves around body positivity, and I think it would be a bit hypocritical to do something like this and advocate for something like that if you alter anything in there, because it's about embracing your body, flaws and all.
And then after this pictorial, you finished it, you're gorgeous, and everything worked out. What realization did you have, or did it change anything with how you saw yourself? Or
I mean, definitely. I never thought that I'd see myself as a calendar girl, but here I am. And if anything, what changed? Kaya ko pala ginagawa. I mean, I did a birthday shoot, but I feel like that's more for personal consumption type of thing. And for something like this that's blasted out so publicly, kaya pala. I feel like it reinstilled confidence in myself also.
Thank you, Manila. Mr. Geman Villanueva of Orange Magazine. May question siya sa mga boss natin from White Castle, from Distilleria Lituano.
Hello po. Congratulations. Question na lang is, paano yung naging process ng pagpili kay Ria? And bakit nag-ipan niya na this time we feature yung body positivity?
Thank you very much. So, di ba, as you've, I think as you noticed in the last few years, we've tried also to work with other calendar talents. No? So we had like Walang, we had Sasa Girl. So we thought, really to embrace the concept of diversity, beauty, inclusivity. So this time we said we should get lady naman, back na naman kami to our White Castle Girl. No? Kasi we had two males, diba? So now we wanted a female, and it so happened that we were also looking for a concept, and si Chuk also approached us, and when we saw the picture of Leah, it's like, well, what's there to decide? What? So, syempre, also a big appreciate ko yung beauty ni Leah, di ba? So, I think she really represents a lot of us, no? And I think as I'm always a believer that if a person is confident, about the person is beautiful. And I think we would like to encourage more people not to be so obsessed with size, being thin, but concentrate on what we're good at, and what we can contribute to to our country, to our families, to our jobs, because that is really what is in one's life, no? So it's more than, as I say, it's not just beauty is really what's inside and outside. For as long as we take good care of ourselves, diba? There's no one who can't be beautiful. No? So I really am happy that we have somebody like Lydia represent the brand. And for all the people that helped us put this together, that's true. Also, we're very happy and his team. So we're so thankful. And we're also thankful for all your support. Because without you, diba, then this campaign also is not going to be successful. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Ma'am Olive. Maraming salamat po. Our next question is from John Bueno of Cumagao. John?
Hello, good afternoon. Well, my first question is for Ms. Olive. Obviously, you've done remarkably well with the last campaign with Sasha. How has been the reception with that overall? Can you tell us the story about that and why you decided to continue with this one with regards to body positivity?
So for the Sasa Girl campaign, I will turn you over to Brandon. Because it's Brandon who really is the person behind the Sasa Girl campaign.
So we decided last year to do end of 2020. At the end of 2021, we decided to do an online search for the next White Castle girl. And so we opened it to the public. And last minute, Sasa Girl joined. And the voting was based on impressions and comments, likes. So we didn't expect it. That wasn't our initial intention. So it was decided by the public. And we took a gamble on it.
Yes.
Because syempre we knew that there were gonna be a lot of negative reactions from the older generation for us to pick out that we picked someone like Sasa. So yeah, it was a gamble, but it was worth it because we got a lot of positive feedback from people, and a lot of people supported us with our decision.
Has there been conscious effort in your part, marketing-wise, to have current issues relating to the youth of today to be involved in your campaigns, to have them be in touch with what you're trying to say?
I'll just add to that. So I think during the pandemic, medyo nag-change na yung mga insights namin and how we want to run our campaigns. Because sexy will always be there. There are a lot of other calendars. But for us, kasi during the pandemic, we thought change yung panahon. And we thought what's more important is for people to be happy because it was really a downtime. So we started actually with Nino Rai because we wanted to feature someone who persevered through the pandemic and made people happy with the content that he created. The following year, when we got Sasa Girl, the intention was really because parang we saw that the reception was so good, and that people really embraced this kind of change. Actually, meron na konting body positivity kay Nino Rai. He's a hefty guy, diba? Same way. So, what we wanted to do was be truly inclusive. So what's truly inclusive is really to open it to everyone. So we opened our White Castle search to everyone on the internet, and it was fun for them then. They would do their own photo shoots, do their own edits, put them up on our Facebook, and we saw that parang people really had fun with it. And then si Sasa Girl joined, and we know Sasa Girl from TikTok. Marami na napapasaya yung content niya because it's always funny. So we said, parang initially, syempre may apprehension. We know na magkaka-bashers. So sabi namin, it's about time. Parang, if we don't do it now, eventually someone will learn. So let's take a gamble on it now. Because siyempre kami naman nag-design, we're part of the company, we're owners. Like, parang we can make these quick decisions. We decided last minute actually, for us, it was a really good decision looking back. Kahit may mga bashers, we opened a totally new market for ourselves. So, this year, we saw now that because of the Sasager calendar, more people were talking about it. And we said, let's use our calendar now as really like a platform to raise certain issues. And like because we wanted to go back to women, this is one of the issues that really plagues women. Like yung body dysmorphia, those kinds of things. So yeah, we when Ria was presented to us, we saw it as a really golden opportunity to bring this issue to light, and hopefully people accept it as well as we have the last week anniversary too.
Congratulations. Well, my last question is for Ria. Yeah, first of all, congratulations, dear. I'm very, very happy. Actually, just seeing you earlier this morning, sabi ko, wow, she's it. She's really the perfect, personification of like sexy for whatever reason. Now, Ria, have 2022 been like exactly your year? Kasi hindi naman sa pagpapalaba. Your businesses have been flourishing, your production company also, and love life-wise. Medyo maganda ang nilalakad ng career mo din. What's next for Ria this 2022?
You know me naman, thank you first of all, but you know me naman, I kind of just take what's given to me. And 2022 was really like a mix of everything. It was good, it was bad, it had its highs and lows, but the highs were really high. And I'm very grateful for the year that was. But yeah, like you said, there's still so much to look forward to this year.
Yeah.
Like a lot. And I'm very excited. And this is a great way to start my year with a bang. Galing.
Alright.
Thank you, universe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Kate Adahar of London Republica, and then Janice Navida of Bulgar. So I'm passing the mic to Kate and then Janice.
Congratulations, Ria. We know kung gaano ka close to your parents. Did you have to consult them? And did you also consult your parents?
Actually, when this was pitched to us also, my parents were also present. So no need, they were there by chance. Generally naman kasi they're very supportive and they kind of just let me do what I think I should be doing. Yung parang hinahayaan na nila ako to decide. So everybody's just been supportive. There were no like qualms, there was no discussion anymore. It was like, okay, good luck, congratulations. Ganun lang.
Does this mean you're ready to take on your
Well, I feel like I'm 30, so I should be ideally naman. That's really, I mean, if it comes to me, then game. But if it doesn't, then no need naman. Like I said, this is just showing that you can be wholesome and sexy at the same time. Thank you.
Hi, Ria. First, congratulations. Talaga ginulat mo kami na...
Ako na nagulat din po ako. Huwag po kayo magalala.
Follow ko na lang sa tanong ni Kate kasi parang hindi mo nasagot na what's your boyfriend's reaction ba? The new chapter of your life.
I-press ko siya mamaya siya na lang tanongin. Supportive naman po. He's been very supportive throughout this whole thing.
So walang issue na ngayon ay syempre calendar girl ka, marami na magpapantasya sa'yo.
Wow. I think more than being fantasized about, man, the whole point of this calendar again is to advocate for issues at hand. And right now, body dysmorphia is such a thing with social media. And I think like if that's the message we're getting across, okay na naman.
And does this mean ba, Ria, na you're going sexy na rin movie-wise, yung sa pagtanggap mo ng mga projects? Like, may expect na ba namin mag-Viva Max ka na rin?
Excited Star Magic po. I'm Star Magic po. No naman po, again, like I said earlier, if the role comes and it's something that's that excites me or something that keeps me curious as an actress, then maybe. But if it doesn't, then not necessarily.
And last question ko na lang, since parang late bloomer ka, Ria, sabi mo you're 30 na, tapos ngayon palang dumarating sa yung mga ganitong opportunities, ibig bang sabihin, parang mas focus ka pa rin sa career ngayon, or you're ready na for another, or settling down this year, kung sakasakali?
Parang wait lang, things are still going so well in my career. There's a lot of things that are gonna come out this year. I have a lot of things to look forward to. If that's what the universe will allow for me to get. Pero right now, I'm enjoying how my career is going. And I think my timeline just goes to show na you don't have to stick to a certain timeline that people will dictate or people say you should have. Like, just because I'm 30 and it's only now I'm having these opportunities, it doesn't mean that other people can't also. You know, like, if it happened for me now, it can happen for anybody also.
Thank you, Ria.
Thank you.
Yes, Miss Tessa Mauricio Ariola, the lifestyle editor of Manila Times. You were together in Cannes. In Paris, right? Were you together?
My mom.
Okay, sorry. Tessa,
But she did send us chicharron for Christmas. Thank you for that.
Miss Tessa.
Hi, Rhea, congratulations. I'm sorry, all the way here. But, you said you are using this platform, to encourage body positivity. And alam naman natin in showbiz, no? It's the environment. Lahat ng tao, laging nagpapapayat, everybody's on a perpetual diet, and they're always into their looks. But you carried yourself wonderfully in the industry. I mean, your work shows it. People know you. People admire you. How did you, how do you parang sort of ignore the pressure that I have to be a certain waistline or I have to be a certain sort of look?
I'd be lying if I said that I'm unaffected by all of that. I'm human naman. I do feel that once in a while. But I think it's a matter of recalibrating my mindset na, kunwari, I work out. I don't work out because I hate my body, but rather I want to take care of it and because I love it. And I think that made all the difference for me. Because before, I also used to have dysmorphia, and sometimes it still hits me. But now it's just a lot more looking towards it as a positive thing rather than being like dreading working out because I hate my body type of thing. And yeah, like I said, it makes all the difference. And I think it's a matter of turning off all the noise because it should only be the opinions of people that matter to you that should affect you. So yun lang naman. I mean, for this one, I'm already counting on negative comments then, diba? Lahat naman may ganon. I'm already mentally prepared for that. I really psych myself because this is such a good, I mean, if you weigh things out like this, of course you'll see, okay, what could go wrong? And I'm an overthinker like that. And I already thought, yeah, for sure, people would have a lot of things to say. But should that stop me from talking about my advocacy and bringing it out there? No naman, diba? So yun naman.
Wonderful answer.
Thank you.
A second question now. I just want to know which part of your body is your favorite?
My eyes.
Your eyes. Minus the head.
Like physically.
Physically, yeah.
I think my butt.
Okay. Diba? Oh, wow.
The only thing I got going for me, sir.
No, but you do look great, and everybody's very happy that you are this year's calendar girl for White Castle. So congratulations, and congratulations to the Olympia family as well.
Okay, our next question is Chacha from PTV4. Hi, Chacha, and then we have a question from Dina Chan and Mr. Noli Nigasio. Chacha?
Yes, good afternoon. So, I have a question for Miss Ria. So, ano po yung sa ating yung lamang or kaibahan ninyo dun sa mga previous ng calendar girls ng White Castle?
I think we all have our strengths. Not to say may lamang ako or anything. Wala akong lamang. If anything, what my asset would be is that it's the body positivity that I'm advocating for. Yun lang naman.
And what's your, since yung, ano ay about sa body positivity, so, Do you have any message din sa mga taong conscious sa kanilang body?
I mean, it's understandable. It's valid to be conscious about your body. And, like I said earlier, just recalibrate it. Love your body instead of hating it. Because if you start loving it, and then good things will follow. All good things come with love. So, I think that's the only way that you really be able to fully embrace yourself. I know it's easier said than done, no? Pero, I think it's really just looking at the things that are good about yourself. Then, yes. Thanks.
Thank you, Chacha. We have a question from Dina Chan from Business Mirror.
I'd like to ask Ms. Miguel, how has the White Castle market changed throughout the years?
Well, since it's an old brand, it's a 60-year-old brand, of course, we have to keep marketing to the younger generation because we don't want to have 60. We have to be relevant to the market. So they're getting younger and younger. That's why, if you will notice from our marketing campaigns, we also try to make it relevant to them so that they appreciate the brand and images and concepts that go with the brand. So that is, I think, the challenge for older brands, that we stay relevant to our market, because the market, let's say 40 years ago, of course, they already moved on to other products. They have different tastes, different interests. So we know our market and we try to keep relevant, to be relevant to that market segment that we're targeting.
My next question for how did your getting Sasager
60 years ago. Gusto rin sa Kabayo.
help promote? Or how did it promote?
Well, for me, it gave us access to like a new market, which is the LGBT community. That's one. The second one was it strengthened our social media assets, because most of our followers now are netizens, mga taong internet, as we say. And that's really like a market, like an area where we struggled previously as an old brand. Of course, lagi naman yung problem na White Castle for the past how many years was finishing ng younger people because hinihingi ng tatay ko ng younger. So, we wanted to not really rebrand, we kept the name, pero we wanted to appeal to younger generation. So if you go to our Facebook page, medyo meme product siya. We do a lot of memes, like we do a lot of current issues. Kailangan mabilis ka right now with social media. And si Sasa Girl was very instrumental in giving us content that was relevant. So if it was success, yung sales show us that it was. We had increased sales this year than previously. So like I guess mali yung mga bashers na nagsabi na malulugi kami because we did that. So yeah, I think those are the two things: the new market, the LGBT community, and that we were able to strengthen our internet assets.
Yeah, and of course, Ria Atayde will continue the advocacy and using the platform to promote body positivity. Ang next question natin, Albert Bryan from Chicanes Avenue. Albert, you have a question?
Hey, mabuhay. To the gentleman.
LGBT push.
Anyone of the gentlemen. Will we see Rhea as well riding the white horse? Or as he wants?
If she wants.
And parang totally ba isa-scrap na yung concept na yun for White Castle?
Well, hindi namin just scrap actually. When we did our search, meron pa rin horse. Like we told mga people na please include the horse when you lay out your own calendars. So it's still there, parang it's still something we can use. Yung only challenge talaga is kung magpapasay kami ng kabayo, may training kasi na kailangan. And medyo intensive yung training. I think the last time we did it was 2015. It's like a 1-month thing. No. She knows how to ride the horse. So, it's confirmed na she will do. Sabi na actually, bibili pa daw siya ng kabayo para dito.
Congrats. Thank you so much for that. Ray, yung question ko is, kay Ria.
Hindi sila itanongin.
So, Ray, yung main question kasi here is, what are the things na parang pinagbawal mo or parang hindi pwede for you to do in the shoot? Or anong certain limitations na kayo?
I trusted them completely. No limitations whatsoever. And it came out very tasteful. And I'm grateful for that. No limits talaga, in fairness.
And how about the concept?
I think it was very collaborative naman from the very beginning. So we did have our inputs already prior, which makes it even more fun and which made me even more excited to do it.
And lastly, which among itong shoots yung pinaka-favorite mo and yung pinaka-nahirapan ka na?
Pinaka-nahirapan yung nakagaba ako kasi diba ako back injury. So, doon ako medyo nahirapan pose-wise. Pero that I like the most, that's a very good question. Pass. Char. I don't usually wear bikinis like that. I'm usually high waist. So that was a bit of a challenge then siguro. But I like both. Actually, I like all eh. Hey, paano yun? I like all. Is that an okay answer?
Ay, taga-follow na lang. Ano yung reaction scene ng nakita niyo?
Hala, siya na natanongin niyo.
Or sige, wag na nga. He has a press conference. After this, you can ask him. Our next question is from one of my dearest friends and favorites, Noli Nicasio of Showbiz 24/7. My loves, and then si Irvin.
Ay, good afternoon po. To Ria. Ria, whiskey ano ba pwede itanong sa'yo ngayon?
Whiskey?
Whiskey ano pwede itanong?
Whiskey ano, wow ah.
Tungkol sa whiskey.
Go po.
Nung first time mong nag-try yung White Castle, anong impression mo?
Okay siya. Hindi sumakit ulo ko. Which I think is important kasi totoo pala yun, when you're at a certain age, you get hangovers na. In fairness, wala naman when I took it. Also, kasi they mixed it so well. Enjoy ako doon. Aaron.
Kung merong whiskey drinker kang i-convince na mag-shoot sa White Castle, sino yun, tsaka bakit sila?
Whiskey drinker. Mga pinsan ko siguro. Lahat sila whiskey eh. And Tita Chris, OMG, my handler number 1. Actually, she likes it na. Hindi ko na kailangan.
Isang kalagdagan. Hindi ka ba nagdalawang isip na tanggapin to since yung ibang mga or karamihan na ang image ay sexy? Yun ang calendar girl ng White Castle.
Parang winay out ko naman po talaga. This is something I really thought about. Hindi naman sa nagdalawang isip. Mas, I wanted to be sure of my decision. Because I wanted to be the one accountable for it. Kasi diba, pag humarap na ako sa bashers and all of that and whatever comments, ako na lang yun eh. This is my choice. Nobody forced me into this. So hindi naman po. Sure na sure akong I wanted to do this when the opportunity came.
Thank you and congrats.
Thank you po.
Thanks, Noni. Our next question is from Miss Irvin Santiago, the editor in Parliament. Miss Irvin, since we're celebrating the LGBT community.
Ria, tanong ko lang ano yung message mo na lang sa mga body shamers at saka dun sa mga biktima pa ng mga body shamers sa social media.
Okay, two separate yan. Dun sa body shamers. Kailangan ba you make people sad? Like, ano yung point? You know, I always see this online and I always hear about this na when you talk to somebody and you mention, dapat you only talk about things that they can change within 5 seconds. So if there's may tinga, kung tipos yung buhok, mga ganun lang. But if it's things that they can't change in 5 seconds, bakit pa? What's your point? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Parang hindi naman. So, ano yung tinatry mo i-achieve? Does it make you happy to make others unhappy? And the people who are affected by body shaming, yeah, kaya niyan, you know, I know it seems easier to say, But it took me so long to get to a point where I could say I love my body and I embrace it for what it is. So take the baby steps that you need to take. Hydrate, maybe start with that. Maybe start counting calories a little bit, you know, like instead of eating a whole box of pizza, maybe try with two, you know, like just do things to make your body stay healthy. You know, you don't have to look a certain way. You just have to feel a certain way. And if it's people's comments that you're affected about, like I said earlier, only the opinions of those who matter to you should matter to you. Don't like tune out the noise. Just focus on yourselves and focus on the people that actually matter and that love you, because everything else doesn't make sense anyway.
Sana ikaw ang pinadala sa Miss Universe.
Easy!
We have Mr. Bobby Riquentina of the Manila Bulletin. Bob?
Ganda ka po. Great, Ria. First, did you consult your brother, si Arjo, about you being a counter?
No, he was there also, he bitched, remember? Like I said, everybody's just been very supportive. But at the end of the day, my brother is still my kuya. So, and he's like the most conservative. And this is super not, his comment was, it's not malaswa, so good.
Okay.
But oh no, oh no.
That was his reaction. The same question, how will you promote your being a counter girl? Like, will there be a parang mall tour or something?
I think there's some things on the pipeline. I'm not sure if sila na, you got this. I will just go where I am needed.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you po.
Yeah, I think Ria will represent the brand in a very major event in the coming weeks or days, so you have to watch out for that. And she's very excited. We're not yet allowed to announce, but here's Mr. Jerry Olea of PEP. And then the final question is Jojo Panaligan of Rider PH. Kuya Jerry.
Ako ng clarifications ng Ria. Sabi mo, one can be sexy and gruesome. Kilala ka naman mahusay na artista. Pero ng artistic project, kaya mo bang to show breast exposure or butt exposure na proud ka? Kakayanan mo ba yun?
I think kasi depende din po yun sa material. If it's needed and necessary for the script, and then sige. But if it's just a show, parang no need. You know what I mean? Because there's some material that will require that. And there's some na, okay, gawin mo lang. But no, I think I'll only do it if I deem it like kailangan talaga, necessary. Yeah, the lost necessary.
Thank you for that answer. And dahil na calendar girl ka for this year, ma-assure mo ba na sa akin na for this year, hindi ka muna magbubuntes o magpapangasal? Calendar girl ka this year?
Layo naman po natin ako na
Just to clarify.
Ikaw na lang tayo.
Bakit ganun ba yung requirement? No, pwede naman. Dahil nga makabago na ngayon, may baga ano.
I don't know how to answer that question. Enjoy muna natin to. And then we'll see. Whatever universe allows.
Okay. Thank you.
The question was weird, but I was oddly amused. So, kailangan ng mga ganyan. Naaliw ako, pero medyo, Mr. Ana Pingal of Pika Pika.
Ayan, Ria, prior to this ba, whiskey drinker ka? And what kind of a drinker are you? Parang party mode ka ba lagi? Or...
Okay, I go through phases with what I like to drink. Parang, I feel like you developed an allergies at a certain point. But they say like every like 7 years or something, your palate changes, some allergies can come and go. Like I used to not be allergic to crab, now I'm allergic to crab. Okay, that's not the point. I used to drink like whatever's there. But yeah, man, I do drink whiskey. As much as I get. Especially now whiskey. Whiskey is the way. Tsaka hindi sumakit ulo ko, I promise. So I think that's a big factor.
Okay, isa pa. Sa mga recent na pangyayari sa buhay mo, ano yung mga sinabihan mong let's drink to that?
Celebratory, let's drink to that. A lot of winning moments in life in the past year. Thank God. Thank God yung let's drink to that. Let's drink to that. Like, thankful drink to that. Alin? Oh my goodness. Getting this opportunity, having it land on my plate. The booking movies and projects in the past year. Things going to Cannes. My gosh, what an opportunity. Just a lot of things. A lot of moments. Yeah.
Yung hinihintay silang sagutin mo, hindi mo talaga.
Ay, hindi ko alam.
Ay, huwag natin sabihin. Okay lang. The focus is White Castle whiskey.
I'm so sorry. I'm so curious.
I'll tell you later. The final question is from my dear friend, Jojo Panaligan of Rider PH. And then I pass the mic to the host.
Congratulations, Ria. First question ko actually kay Ramon. Ano yung pagkakaiba ng whiskey over rum, beer, gin? Kasi yun din kalaban mo sa market.
Yes, well, actually for us, nakalaban mo talaga is pag nasa same price range kayo. Ang pagkakaiba sa drinking, it depends. It depends on the drinker. For me, drink what you want to drink. But we're giving the option of White Castle whiskey, which we believe we blended in a way that is appealing to everyone. Lahat pwedeng binom. Kaya we do all these inclusive marketing campaigns because we want to show that it's really for everyone. Previously, naglalagay sila ng gender sa drinks, ng whiskey pa lalaki, wine, pababasa. Wala na gano'n ngayon. We created a product, White Castle Light, White Castle 69, which is for everyone. So whether you like it with Coke, with iced tea, pwede nyo try mamaya. On the rocks lang, ginger with ice lang. That's totally up to you. Minsan, lalagyan ka ng titi. Kung hindi kaya, di ba? So, yung differences, we can get very technical, pero baka hindi naman natin kailangan pag-usapan yun. Yung difference is how it's made lang. Pero the way it's enjoyed, I think, is the same for everyone.
So it's not as if mas bawas sa hangover or mas swabe yung tama, or mas mabilis kang tama.
Wala naman. I think mas malaki, pag mas mataas yung alcohol content, mas mabilis ka tamaan. We have 3 kinds of White Castle. White Castle 5, which is 40%, mas malakas yun. We have 69, which is 34.5%. And we have White Castle Light, which is 27.5%. So, syempre, pag mas mababa yung alcohol, we can drink more kasi mas mabagal sa tamaan. So yun, but yung time na uminom, pareho kami sa lahat ng alak. Uminom ka pag masaya ka, pag malungkot ka, pag may pera ka, pag wala kang pera. So, all the time.
Okay, I asked a question about White Castle. Hindi ako yun para kasi sabi nila kanina, gusto mo naman mag-capture ay younger mother. At ang reklamo nila ay yan yung iniinom ng tatay namin. Hindi kaya tutigdag yan para mas maglasang bata ito sa
So we didn't make the blend, we created new products. So parang ever since we have the 5 years old, yun talaga yung OG, yun yung original talaga, iniinom ng tatay, ng lolo. And then we came out with 69 back in the early 2000s, and then we came out with White Castle Light just a few years ago. So yun like, that's us adjusting to the trends. Yung mga younger people now ay nagsasabi matapang. Wala na shame sa kanila na sabihin na gusto ko light lang. So we created that really for that purpose.
Yes, I have 2 questions. For Ria, were you always confident of being voluptuous?
I'd be lying if I said always confident. Of course, no.
Okay.
You know, I think it happened as I was already acting. Kasi parang at the start, I was so pressured to fit a certain mold. And then when I realized, wala talaga eh. This is really my body structure. The most I can do is keep lean, stay fit. And that's when I kind of learned to embrace myself and my body more. Kasi I feel like my x-ray, my bones are pretty huge talaga. Yeah, I have it there in my phone. I think I saved that as a reminder na no matter what I do, I'm not gonna be stick thin.
Sabi ni Loyat yung laptop daw.
Finally, what's your message to volunteers who are struggling to become slim?
Struggling to become slim.
So that's
Mga 50,000. It's okay. It's okay to not be completely happy with your body, but I hope that you do figure out what it is that will make you embrace it even more. And like I said, it took time for me to get to the place where I could say that I completely love my body and I could embrace it for what it is. But if I were to give a tip or anything, I think start with the little things like hydration and then skincare, you know, like those, maybe the more external things will lead you to changing whatever you might need to. Just make sure that your blood chemistry is okay. I really think that's the most important. Like, you're okay medically. Because if you're okay medically, then you're fine.
So for health reasons.
Yeah, really, like, yun nga, like I said, you're not gonna be fit or you're not gonna embrace your body properly if you hate it. You know, you're always gonna find flaws. But if you learn to love it and embrace it for what it is, and you learn the ins and outs of it, yun lang naman eh. I love science. Like, it's helped me through this whole process even more. Like, learning about my body and what makes me bloat, like, what makes me, like, pee a lot more and all of that, you know. I think it's about learning more about your body and focusing on the literal inside of it. And I think that shines through after.
I asked kasi I remember nung si Adol ng Papaya, although madami sa kanya ang natuwa, meron pa din mga nasabi na ako, so nakapagpunan ka, papayag ka na doon.
Hindi ba pwede magpapayag yung tao for themselves? I really don't like that people is there joy in seeing people miserable? I really don't understand that. Why so cruel? The world can already be so cruel. Parang, yun nga, if you're gonna say something, think if it's kind, think if it's necessary, and if it isn't, then what's the point of saying it?
Posible ka din na in the future, if you decide to magpapayag, you do it.
Yeah naman, I feel like it's a constant, naman. It's not like I attempt to anymore. It's not like I starve myself. Yun talaga yung don't starve yourself because the bounce back is even worse. Crash diets are the worst. There is no shortcut. It's a lifestyle change that you're gonna have to do. Not just a diet, like quick, fad diet type of thing. It can only work for so much. Yeah, no instant fix.
Pero okay na yung perfect gawin yun. Congrats.
Thank you.
That was supposed to be the last question, but this is a very rare opportunity for this woman to ask Ms. Rina Vivar. I think in my 25 years in the business, ngayon lang siya nagtanong sa question. First time. Bakit kaya?
Sige po, pagbigyan na.
Alam ko bakit. Nakainom ng white
Gusto ko matanong kanina sa mga anyone sa boses. Kasi ang memory ko talaga sa White Castle ng bata pa ako is yung mga ambassadors na nakasakay sa
Kabayo.
white horse na naka-two-piece bikini. Parang years ko nang hindi nakikita yun. What made you decide na alisin yung concept na yun? And tuhugin ko na Korea, if ever ba na ibabalik yun, willing ka na gawin yun?
Thank you, Ms. Rina. Who will answer, Ma'am Olive? Si Ma'am Olive.
Actually kasi, may isang time na hindi na siya ganun ka-effective. No? Parang hindi namin nakukuha yung results na gusto namin for the brand. Yes, napapag-usapan yung girl on the horse, but hindi masyado yung product behind the girl on the horse. Kaya tinigil muna namin siya. Sasabi namin, parang pag-overthinking ka, ano ba pwede namin gawin, di ba? Para maging mas relevant yung brand sa market. So, nandun na kami na pumasok sa experimentation, baka naman. Kasi di ba, pag lagi natin ginagawa yung isang bagay, parang nakasanayan na naging normal na siya. Pero sa marketing, kailangan laging may kakaiba. Diba? Minsan create tayo ng trend, gagawa. Susubok, tataya ka talaga. Kasi hindi naman talaga natin malalaman kung ano pa yung next na gustuhin ng ating merkado. So, alam lang natin kung anong gusto niya ngayon. Pero kung gusto mong sumubok ng something na bago, tataya ka talaga. Kasi hindi natin, although nakikita natin yung mga trend na yan. Pag naging trend na yan, alam na yan. Pero kung susubok ka ng something na kakaiba, You just have to try it. So like yung Nino Cry, actually, laro-laro lang nila yan eh. Laro-laro lang. So, subukan kaya natin, di ba? Tapos nag-click, so hindi natin masasabi. Tapos yung kisa sa girl, subukan natin, di ba? O, eto, subukan natin. Alam namin na body positivity is big. It's important. It's relevant. Pero, kung ano yung reaction, diba, ng market, syempre, pag lumabas ito, tsaka natin malalaman. Although, positive kami, confident kami na okay siya, diba? Kasi, like sila, confident din sila, gusto nila maging part of the project. Kami, confident din kami na it is a real issue and that we want to put it to, diba, to the forefront, no? Pag-usapan natin, diba? Totohanin natin. Kasi minsan pinag-usapan natin. Pero, usap-usap lang yun. Ito, yung pinag-usapan natin, ginawa namin reality. Naglagay kami ng tao that really, like si Rhea, to represent body positivity. Now, whether or not nakakabit siya, remains to be seen. Pero judging naman from your presence today, and the questions that you ask, the interest that you show, we're very confident. And doon, nagpapasalamat talaga kami sa inyo.
Yes, thank you very much. Ha? So, magkakabayo? Oh, hindi yung ganun. Kailangan. I mean, I already post. I'm always at the beach. So, wearing swimsuits is nothing new to me naman ako. As in, sobrang taong beach po ako. But yeah, I forgot to say, thank you, Nina, for also helping the campaign. Senator Children assisted so much in the concept of this one. So, if in the pipeline, merong pagsasakay ng kabayo, remind me, let's go. I love horses. Gusto niyo ba makita kasi? Yun naman yun. Kung hinahanap na let's go, hindi, bakit pa, diba?
Perfect.
Thank you!
Before we continue, before I call on the host, the official press kit of this event is now on your email, so please check it. There are photos there, the official press release is there. The floor is yours.
All right, so once again,